crash last month in Ellsworth involving a police cruiser was caused by the officer's attempt at an improper U-turn. That's according to the crash report filed by a Hancock County Sheriff's deputy. The crash on September 24th happened at the intersection of Bucksport Road and Twin Hill Road just before 1 in the afternoon. The report says Ellsworth officer Zachary Chandler was attempting to make a U-turn using the breakdown lane when he crashed into an SUV passing him on the left. The SUV rolled over several times before landing on its side in a ditch. The driver and passenger were taken to a hospital for minor injuries. Officer Chandler was not injured in the crash. According to the Ellsworth American, the turn was improper because it took place too close to an intersection. The newspaper also reports the cruiser's lights and sirens were not on.